Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome to Blow Hard Talk Hard with Julian and
Sabrina.
What's up, babe?
Good things. It is hot today.
It is. We drove here, man. It was like my car has no air conditioning. You notice I had no air conditioning?
I noticed that we had the windows rolled down.
Yeah, it broke 4 years ago. I said, fuck it. They want $2,000 to fix it. I go, man, it was at least the car looks good in the winter.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good looking car.
Yeah, but no air conditioning. But it's hot, man. But yeah, other than that, what's going on the last few weeks? Everything's opening up?
Yeah, everything started to open up again. I had to go back to work, which was fucking weird.
Good weird or bad weird?
Bad weird.
With the setups?
Well, like I work in a restaurant, and so we're supposed to, wash our hands, sanitize our hands in between doing every single thing we could possibly do.
Uh-huh.
So I'm spending half my shift washing my hands, and I also I can't multitask. Like I can't take one tray with drinks to two different tables. It's all one at a time.
Oh, is that right?
Every time we touch a tray, it goes in the dishwasher. There's a lot of rules to make sure that everybody is like safe and everything's above board. But people don't know that we're open and we don't have a patio. So
you don't have it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Your location doesn't. I went to Jack Astor's last week to meet somebody, and it was the same thing. It was pretty empty, and it was kind of intimidating being in there.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it, but I never realized that the girl was doing all these things you're saying. Maybe she was or she wasn't.
I mean, I don't know. I just know that like the company that I work for is.
They all probably follow the same guidelines.
They want everything to be as above board as possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are not. People don't want to go inside yet quite. And then, but on the flip side, the people that do are happy to be there. So.
Well, I really wasn't happy to be there, but no, like, it just was like, I found it very intimidating. I just didn't feel I had to go to the washroom, put my mask on. It was like, but again, strip joints just opened up.
What?
The strip clubs are open. And I called a few places just to get some basic info. And one guy told me, we have a cover charge, no dance. And then I go, is there dancing? He goes, come on, man, are you stupid? I'm like, what's your fucking problem, idiot? Like, talk nice. Like, I'm asking you. He goes, social distancing. I go, okay, idiot, I could see you only went to grade 6.
Right.
Because he sounded like a big meatball, like typical.
Right.
Then I called another place. The guy goes, yeah, we take your temperature, blah, blah, blah. You're in. I go, dancing? He goes, of course. I go, okay, now you I like.
But I think that, like, if you're taking temperatures, I think that that's a great way to know that everybody's.
Well, you still wear your mask as you enter the table, like to sit at your table. But again, when we're one-on-one with the girl in the corner, I guess, I haven't gone obviously yet, but that's where the magic happens. And I guess you're not wearing a mask. So if she has a temperature and you have as long as you don't have a temperature, what's going to happen, right? You know how many people get it in Toronto? Like 30 people, and half of them are from an old folks home. Right. Now that we're opening, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully the numbers stay down.
I'm guessing that the strippers aren't wearing masks.
Don't think when they're walking around. See, if I'm walking around, fuck, their asses are good enough. Don't worry. If they wore a mask, I still wouldn't complain on some of them. But again, if I have to go to the washroom and wear a mask, and they're walking around trying to come and not solicit. I guess it is kind of like looking for like an action, whatever, try to get money, dances, whatever. They're doing exactly. They should be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I never asked that. I should phone them after. Hey, I should call idiot the guy, the first guy. I forget his name. He goes, Tiny. Fuck is tiny? Is it that opposite thing? He's tiny because he's big.
What is this? A fucking 80s cop movie? And
you're answering the phone. Be professional, idiot. He goes, tiny. Who the fuck's tiny? So I'm pretty sure he was using that reversal. Like I'm big guy.
Well, that's the thing, right?
But he sounded like a Mama Luke, like a dumb, like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? So I go, okay, buddy, relax. Calm down. Go fucking back there. Go read a book or something.
Sort that out. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize that the strip clubs were open, but
I haven't gotten too much info on it. But we'll fill that in next time because I wanted some time to go by and see what happens. But they're all open and ready to go. I don't know how much business is there if they're doing tables like you're saying.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling the guy with the temperature gun. Yeah. I think all hell breaks loose again like before.
Really?
I'm assuming. Why? Well, that's what he pretty much said. Dancing, of course.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate. He didn't say nothing. So, speaking of that, what music do you think they play? Do you ever been to a strip club?
I have not been to a strip club in at least 10 years.
Okay,
Like, it's been
10
a long
So,
time.
do you remember the kind of music that what do you think they play in a strip club music-wise?
Well,
Like today?
Well, I know that now, I mean, the girls get to choose their own songs,
They do,
right?
yeah.
So
They
it's
pay $20, but they do.
It's personal preference to like what.
Now it is, yeah.
But I know that a lot of like Atlanta strip clubs, that's the place where a lot of like rap artists and hip hop artists go to test out their music. They get the DJ to put it on, and they see how the girls respond and how the girls dance.
I did not know that, really.
Yeah, and then if everybody's having a good time, the girls get really into the music. That's how they know that they have a banger. That's how they know that they have a hit on their hands.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You taught me a fucking lesson today. So basically, they go to Atlanta strip clubs and they try out their rap music. I mean. Rap. Did you say rap?
Yes, I said rap.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. So did I. Rap.
But that's also like
very good strategy, though.
It is. It's brilliant. But I think that for the most part, my impression is that these girls are going to be dancing
to rap, yes.
To the shit that I like.
Today, yes. Back in the day, the '80s, Motley Crue, the big hair bands.
Yeah.
You know, that was the good. Because remember, strippers go with rock, not with rap. Like, it doesn't make, to me, I don't know, it doesn't look good. But yeah, I believe it. Yeah, they walk around on the stage listening to, I don't know, R&B, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Slow motion. Like, there's no like pizzazz to the music. You don't feel like drinking or like getting excited when the girl's walking around like, dude.
Well, maybe you don't, but I'm sure that there's a lot of people that
those songs are depressing. They're depressing. What's those? They're mellow. I don't even know the names of this, so I'm not gonna lie to you, but they're not like fun music, is what I'm saying. Is there fun music, rap?
Yeah.
Yes. There is.
Absolutely. Like a good beat, a good bass line, like a good hook, like
right. This conversation's going nowhere.
Maybe it's going nowhere because maybe we're pointing out a little generational difference here.
There's a big generational difference. I get it, but it doesn't make sense. Just because there's a time gap, it's not correct.
All right.
Okay. Anyways, but the girls thing in Atlanta, I like that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very. But so the music doesn't matter to you because it's a generational gap.
Well, when I was 18 and I went to a strip club for the first time, I remember there was a girl dancing to the Cranberries.
The fucking Cranberries.
The Cranberries.
I heard of them. I can't picture a song.
They
maybe people
Linger and Zombie and these.
Is it a girl band?
Yeah, it was a female front
singer,
front person.
Yeah,
and they were kind of like a grunge band. So I'm watching this girl. It was the most awkward thing ever. And I said something to my friend about it. I kind of made fun of it. And she heard us. And she very, very, sweet as pie, tiny little voice, comes over and is like, you guys don't like my song?
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, we have to tip her. She's so cute and she's so nice. And I love this song.
Yeah,
I would never fucking strip to
Where's
it.
this girl now?
I don't know.
Probably crack rope, but anyways, never mind. Just joking.
Jesus.
Just joking. Anyways, okay, that's cool. Anyways, strip joints are back, everybody. Go, enjoy yourself, get hand jobs, have a good time.
Jesus.
I'm not going to go till September, though. Just make sure.
Gotcha. I'll keep you accountable.
Play it safe for a month, and then we'll get back to it. In regards to stuff like this, we were talking, what about since, people don't really know what you like, what you don't like. What about you, a favorite movie? You have a favorite movie?
I don't watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of reality TV.
Oh God, these questions are okay. Go yes.
But if I had to pick,
what's that, like Jersey Shore? You watch?
I'd say yep.
Oh God.
I probably my favorite movie is probably Mean Girls. That's probably the movie that I've watched the most.
Mean Girls.
Yeah.
The 15-year-old movie.
Yeah, the old ass movie.
No, not the 15-year-old girls in high school.
Yeah.
That's your favorite movie.
It's so well written.
Tina Fey.
Yeah, Tina Fey wrote it. She's in it. There's a bunch of different SNL cast members that were in it. It's super quotable.
I like the movie, but I wouldn't call it's not a classic where you would say it's your favorite movie.
It's a cult classic. It is. It is for, people
cult classic.
People in my peer group.
Cult classic is Pulp Fiction. That's a cult classic.
Yeah.
But not
Depends on what the cult is.
I don't know. That is Mean Girls. Wow. You don't like everybody likes The Godfather, that kind of stuff.
Never
Scarface.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Or The Scarface.
Or Scarface. I've seen The Godfather too, the second one. I haven't seen
so you watched the second one before the first one?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, but I watched it in some class that I took.
Oh, okay. So you were forced to watch it.
Yeah, I was good.
Actually, it was kind of long, but yeah, I get it. It was still good.
It ate up a bunch of class time in high school.
There
so
you go.
I think
There
that
you
teacher
go.
was being strategic.
Oh, they showed you that in high school, The Godfather?
Yeah.
What kind of class was this? How to be a gangster?
Oh no, it was called Great Works, and it was about like great works of literature and great works of film.
It was considered I think that was an Academy Award movie, or it was nominated. I think the first one won, but regardless.
Yeah.
So if I ask you your favorite song, you're going to tell me some nonsense, right? So
Yeah,
should I not ask?
I'm gonna tell you some rap music.
Okay, so forget about it then. I won't even ask. I like Zeppelin, by the way.
Well, yeah, I can smell that on you.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Zeppelin, the best band of all time. Like, they sold millions, but you like crap rap that sells for a month. They're popular and then they're gone.
I'm allowed to like Zeppelin and rap.
Of course you are. You're multicultural. Yes. You have a wide spectrum of music in you.
Pretty much everything other than metal and contemporary country.
You don't like Motorhead, the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades? You don't even know what that is, right?
No.
What's his name?
Lemmy.
What?
Lemmy.
That's Pat telling me his name is Lemmy. He's dead, right?
Yeah, and he was one of the uglier men in history.
He was pretty ugly, yeah. Yeah, you have to see this guy. It was Motorhead. It was pretty terrible.
No, I'll pass.
All right, yeah. So your music, we got it. Vacationing. You like the vacation? Where was your favorite spot? Where would you go if you had no, first of all, what would be the best place to go if you had a free trip?
A free trip?
For 2 weeks, that's it. No, not so you can't say Europe, I like to go all over the world. No, 2 weeks.
Interesting. I would probably do either like Bali or like Australia, New Zealand.
For 2 weeks?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get this. By the time you got there, 10 days or 3 days are over. That's why I'm saying you can't, I wouldn't go to Greece for 2 weeks.
Why?
Because it's not cost efficient. By the time you get there, 2 days are gone. You have to be back before you know it. That's why these kind of trips are small. I like to go to Aruba because there, first of all, it's really nice and warm. The beach is beautiful, but they're also a Dutch colony. This is educational purposes.
Okay.
Do you know Dutch colony? That Aruba is. So they have a lot of money there. So they're not poverty. But they also used to have a lot of mining, oil reserves so they also, because Dutch is Amsterdam.
Okay.
And they had the red light district in Amsterdam.
Right.
So they built the red light district in Aruba for the oil people. So we would go there and it was fucking sick. We would go mental. We'd be yelling, "We need another dick. We can't bang all these girls." There was so many.
Oh my.
You think I'm joking? Believe me, I'm not. We're talking 5 every time we went out. Anyways, I won't get into too much of that because I don't want to talk about myself and my accomplishments of stupidity.
Yes.
But it was a Dutch call, a very beautiful place other than that. But that obviously adds a lot of flavor to the excursion.
Well, what I will say is I've done very minimal traveling because I'm poor. But I did go to Ecuador a few years ago.
Oh, see, that's nice.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah. It's very I was gonna say authentic. What's that? Very cultural place to go to.
It is, but it's also really westernized because they use.
Is it?
They use same outlet for one. You have to get a converter.
But did they have McDonald's there?
Oh yeah, for sure. But
Okay, so it is a westernized, yeah.
But there's actually no, that's no.
Because when you go to Cuba's doesn't have any of that. That's authentic.
Now that I'm thinking about it, no, I don't think that there were any McDonald's, but they use the U.S. dollar.
Yeah, well, that is the main currency up till now, anyways, until it maybe disappears. But for now, that's the main currency all over the world.
But nobody speaks English. Nobody.
Yeah, they're all 5'4". Oh, God. Anyways, that's hilarious. Today, if you were to say that, just moving on from that, if we were to go for a drink, it's summertime, what would you order? Again, this is going to be stupid, but I'm willing to play the game. What's your favorite drink?
It's going to depend a little bit on where we are and what they have available, but a good margarita.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that.
A good margarita,
is that tequila vodka?
No, it's tequila, Cointreau, fresh lime juice if you're doing it correctly. But if you're a piece of shit bar, you're gonna do bar lime and tequila, and it's gonna taste like shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
Call it a day.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like a fresh squeezed lime.
Wow, aren't we fancy? Continue, of course, yes. Top shelf, go on.
I'm poor, but I'm bougie.
Beaujolais.
So the interesting thing about tequila is like a Suiza or a Swaza, however you pronounce that, the bottom shelf shitty tequila, the difference between that and a step up is vast compared to like vodka. Like I'll drink a cheap vodka. Like I'm not against that. Like that's fine. But if I'm gonna drink tequila, I'm not. I would never drink a bottle of tequila.
I love tequila.
Unless somebody else was buying shots.
It gives you energy. Like it's a happy drink for me, anyways. It was.
Well, tequila is the only alcohol that is a stimulant and not a depressant.
There you go. That's why you drink a few shots, you get that rage.
Yeah.
But another thing, funny thing is in Mexico, they have a bottle of 2,600, it's a sipping tequila.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this. Like I thought it was only cognacs and scotches, but tequila's up there in the money wise.
Oh yeah. Have you ever had Casamigos?
No, I'm not again, I didn't drink too much of the tequila after because it was too acidic. It used to make me like I enjoyed it, but then as I got older, it started to kill me. But whatever.
I mean, I've tried some because I've like worked in restaurants and we've done like tastings of different stuff.
Yeah.
There's this stuff called Clase Azul, and I don't know how much it is, but I know that the bottles are beautiful.
Yeah, they got to be up there.
They're hand painted by fucking nuns.
Wow.
But this stuff, just you can sip on it, and it's beautiful.
And they sell them at the place, at your place.
They don't sell them at the place I'm at now, but you can find it. I'll show you a picture of the bottle. If you ever see that bottle, get it. It's not going to be cheap.
No.
Get it.
I have no issue.
It's beautiful.
I have no issue with if it's good, it's good. But the thing is.
To interject, Casamigos, George Clooney's.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Casamigos is used to be owned by George Clooney. He sold it, but he
started it?
Yeah.
He and Cindy Crawford's husband are best friends. And they figured, well, we're rich. We vacation in Mexico a lot. Why don't we? And they like found this tequila and they started branding it and selling it and doing it themselves. And it's a huge, in the last like 5 years.
What's it called again?
Casa Amigos.
Yeah. Casa Amigos. Is George Clooney going to give us money for this? Oh, like, shut up. Casa Amigos.
No, I just want we just want free tequila.
That's fine. Well, it's a win-win. Give us something for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but like a bottle of that is going to run, around $80.
Well, that's nothing. I thought you were going to say something a lot.
Oh no, but like the Clase Azul, like that shit's hundreds of dollars. But what I'm saying is the difference between like a Casamigos and like an El Jimador.
Yeah. Fuck, you know all your tequila. You're like a fucking boozer. Anyways, okay.
It's my line of work.
So I like cognac and cold beer. Actually, I'm drinking vodka 7 now. That's refreshing.
Yeah.
Just the 1 or 2 because then it gets acidic again. This heat is disgusting, right? Like, and beer doesn't cut it anymore after this Corona thing. Like during it, I can't drink it.
Really? Why?
I think my taste buds are gone. Like the beer. It's just ugly. I don't know. Now it bloats you, it makes you feel ugly.
Yeah.
When you let something go for a while, you just don't enjoy it like you used to.
Right.
So beer is gone. Wasn't much of a beer drinker anyways, but it's just terrible. No, I just like shots, a couple of cognacs, and I guess we'll see when everything goes back to normal. We'll start becoming alcoholics again.
Perfect.
But for now, we'll just keep it simple. On that note, I don't know. What else we got to do? More drinks, summer fun. What else is going on for the rest of the summer? Any plans?
No.
Cottages, nothing.
Well, I don't know.
Niagara Falls. I don't know.
I'm supposed to go to the cottage next week, but we're gonna see if that pans out or not. Because the person I'm supposed
You
to
like cottage country?
Oh my god, I don't know why I don't live there.
You like mosquitoes biting your ass?
No, I don't care.
What about black flies?
Not a huge fan, but you gotta like take the good with the
Fuck
bad.
that.
I don't like black flies, but I also don't like fucking being screamed at by homeless people. So fucking, you know.
Right. I just can't stand going up north because you know what, those bugs one time, there were so many mosquitoes, they were like in your face. It was like, this is terrible. And then or camping. You ever go camping?
Yeah.
Animals go camping, excuse me, if anybody likes camping. You like camping?
Yeah.
It's the worst. So you would actually make breakfast in the morning outside? And those are like skillets, what do they call it?
Yeah.
So eggs and stuff, when there's a Denny's down the street for $2.95, you get all breakfast included?
Yeah.
So you'd make it.
I like to cook.
And then you'd have that ugly coffee, you'd make it in those silver, like, military look cups.
So when I go camping, it's usually at a festival that happens.
Oh, you guys are high.
So,
got it.
I mean,
not you, but people are high, whatever.
Yeah, people are.
Yes.
But like, it's a little bit more like taken care of. Like, there's a spot where you go and like, there's a huge kitchen that they have set up. That's
okay.
Really
That's different. That's different.
But like,
I'm talking over the fire kind of shit.
But I'm not above that at all. I just don't have people in my life. That
I went when I was 19. We went to Sabo Beach. It rained for 2 days. I stayed in my buddy's car. Me and him were drinking Southern Comfort. And it was pouring, thundering, and I was in the back seat. He's going, hit it again. And I kept puking and puking, drinking, puking.
Ew.
Slept 2 days. My back was broken. I go, if the day I die, I'm never coming to this shit again. And I never went again.
Well, there you go.
On that note, let's take a commercial break. Ding, ding.
Hey, listeners. Thank you for listening to us. This is Reimer and
Sabrina.
And if you like what you hear, please let us know by liking and subscribing to the podcast.
Reach out to us at blowhardtalkhard@gmail.com or through Instagram and Twitter because you know we love hearing what you think and interacting with you. So, that's it for now.
Thank you. And till then, Reimer and
Sabrina.
we're out. Voice.
Perfect. Welcome back, listeners. Sabrina's back.
Hello.
Where'd you go? Where were you?
I went to get some tequila.
Tequila, obviously. 20 minutes. We have beside the studio, we have a bar. It's a little patio place. It's nice. She went probably down 2 shots. I know for a fact she did. She's smiling now.
All I'll say is I wish I did.
Yeah, I know. I'm only joking, people. I had a friend that because we'll drop the conversation of alcohol, like it just to the point where some people just overdo it. He used to make cereal in the morning and uses like dad's homemade wine as milk.
That's fucking bananas. I've heard some stories, but that's disgusting. Just chug the wine and throw the.
I think he was doing it for like trying to be like funny, but I don't know if he was being funny or he was being serious. It was weird. But he was. That's the difference between a regular person and a person who needs some little bit of help.
Yeah, for sure.
I would think so.
Oh.
But
I hope you got it.
I don't know. I haven't seen these people no more.
Yeah.
I can't put it away. The funny thing is that he had a baby too. Like, and it was like one time I did see him one time. He drove by my street and he goes, "Hey, Greg, how you doing?" He's older than me, but the voice and the face is just typical alky.
Okay.
I don't want to, you know what, let's just move on. But he did have a baby. But you know, the funny thing is, I met this other guy, like I know this other gentleman, a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
His grandparents, you know how many kids they had? Take a guess.
12?
12. Where'd you get that number?
It's my favorite number.
Oh, okay. 16.
That's insane.
16 kids, no twins, no nothing. She was pregnant for, what is that, like 20 years straight?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nuts, right?
16 kids.
16 kids, all healthy, all beautiful, whatever. And the funny thing is, the day he went to the house, he brought the kid, and he goes, my buddy, and he goes, "You see this room?" He goes, "Yeah." "You see this bed?" He goes, "Yeah." "This is where we made all the magic over here." And he's like, "Oh my God!" Like, it was funny, like the way he said it. Like, this is where he was basically grandpa's telling him, "This is where I banged your grandmother for 20 years and made all you kids."
Thanks, Grandpa. Thanks for pointing that out.
Funny, no?
I mean, it is. It's
How could
pretty
you
funny.
be pregnant for 16 years or 20 years? Like every one was like 9 months in, 9 months.
Were they Catholic?
They're European, I guess. Yeah, they're Catholic.
Yeah. So then,
I don't think it's nothing to do with Catholic. I think they didn't use condoms.
Catholics don't believe in condoms.
That's not true, man. I'm fucking Italians. I know so many of them. They don't have nobody has 16 kids.
I mean, maybe they're just better at pulling
The
out.
Italians pull it out, yeah. They come on the boobies. Sorry, that was bad.
I was told once by somebody that I was sleeping with. He goes,
If you stand up, you don't get pregnant?
no, he goes. The trick to coming out is terror. Just be absolutely being horrified.
Yeah. So you take it like 5 minutes early.
So give it the leeway that it needs.
Yeah, a lot of leeway, just so you don't have anything. But where's the fun in that? Like, you're just like the last, like, all right. But you know what? Hey, better than having a baby you don't want.
Exactly.
But on that, I just thought I'd mention the 16 grandkids. That's a lot.
Bananas.
Like, a lot. Weren't you telling me earlier that you had this guy that was going on, what's that called? When you have a baby and you go on maternity leave?
Yeah, so paternity leave. So he's getting, I don't know.
The girl stays home too?
No, so I believe that there's maternity leave and there's paternity leave, and you can split it up however you want.
Oh, because she makes more money than him, so he probably goes back, he stays home to take care of the kid when she goes back to work.
I mean, maybe, but then also what might be happening is like she gets her chunk of time and then he gets his chunk of time.
Since when is this rule, this thing? This guy back then with these 16 kids would have been on paternity leave for fucking ever, for 20 years. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it's not, I think it's like 6 months or something. I don't think it's...
This is a new rule? The guy gets to stay home with the baby?
Yeah.
What, does he breastfeed the baby?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man. Really? What good is the guy at home?
I mean, I think that it's valid to be able to like have a
bond?
Yeah.
So what? We'll come home and bond with the kid, man. Like, you're not really doing the babies need mothers, but anyway.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Like, I don't know. This is obviously new, right?
I think that maternity leave is more important than
Most
paternity
definitely,
leave,
most
like,
definitely.
no question.
Yeah.
But
People, they make this new shit up. They just keep giving money away. This stupid real. I don't know. Maybe I should stop talking.
in the States,
Excuse me.
I could be misinformed here, but I believe that in the States, the mandatory minimum amount of time that you can get maternity leave is 2 weeks.
The most.
Or that's you're guaranteed. If you work for a good employer that wants to give you more time, then that's great.
2 weeks.
But you get 2 weeks.
That's terrible.
You get 2 weeks.
In Europe, they get all kinds.
But you get 2 weeks before and or after the baby. That's all the time you get. So there are women that are going to work up until the fucking second that they're about to pop.
Yeah.
Because they want that full 2 weeks, not only to be a parent, but to fucking recover physically.
That's crazy.
You just shot a fucking chihuahua out of your twat.
Wow.
Like,
that can't be standard. If you have a good job, I'm sure you could.
if you have a good job, you can. But like, say you work in a restaurant.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Well, you're fucked working in a restaurant anyways, but...
oh, trust me, I know. That's why I can't afford a vacation.
Anyways, that's crazy, man. Paternity leave, 20 years, babies, 16 babies, 20 years pregnant. That's the thing that bothers me, freaks me out. If you were pregnant for 20 years. But anyways, on that note, you know what? I think today we're good to go. Everybody, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Julian
out.
and...
Well, Sabrina's out.
Sabrina's out 2 times, guys. Have a good one, gentle listeners. Take care.
See? Couple rough drafts. We got it.